guys, so yesterday was the release day for the brand new Roblox game, Poppy Playtime Forever, and with it came a story mode and a create mode. Now the create mode lets you build your very own Poppy Playtime maps, and you can share them with your friends. However, to unlock the create mode, you do have to complete the story mission first. So I've had a chance to play around with the create mode, and most of it is pretty easy to understand. The thing that people seem to be struggling with is the power items, and that's what I'll be covering in this video. Now some of these things took me way longer to figure out than it should have, so hopefully this video will help you guys. Now before we jump into it, I would appreciate it if you guys dropped a like. Now the first thing we're going to cover is the Keycard Door. So first of all, get yourself a door and a card scanner. Put them into position and rotate them however you like. Now we need to connect them to each other. So click on power and then click on the green arrow on the card scanner and the orange arrow on the door. Next we need to tell the card scanner what color keycard we want to use. So select the card scanner and click config. Go down to keycard and you can choose from red, blue or black. Then you can go back into Stamper, find the right color keycard and position it somewhere in the map. Next up, hand scanner door. Now of course for this you need a hand scanner and a door. Put them in position, then click on power. Then you need to connect the hand scanner to the door. So click on the green arrow on the hand scanner and then the orange arrow on the door. This should automatically insert a power block. If for some reason it doesn't work, click on the hand scanner and go to config. Go down to where it says sticky and make sure it says true. Now it should be working fine. Next I'm going to show you how to use a Keycode Door. Obviously you're going to need a door, but then you also need a keypad. Get the keypad and put it on the wall. Next select the keypad and click config, and this is where you set your 4-digit passcode. Then we need to connect it to the door. Go into power and make sure you connect them up using the orange and the green, and once again it should insert a power block. Now of course we need players to be able to figure out what that passcode is, so for that we're going to use the numpad code digit display. Position it somewhere around the map. For the purpose of this tutorial I'm just going to put them on the wall. Because it's a 4-digit passcode I'm going to have 4 of them. And to change what number they display, select one, go into config, and change the number in code answer index. Now there has been a bug where it wasn't displaying the right number even after changing it in the settings, but it looks like the devs may have fixed it. Next up, how to use the Junction Box. Now for this to work you'll need 2 Junction Box puzzles, at least 1 wire rod puzzle, a door, and a power block. Once you have them all in position, click on one of the Junction Boxes, select config, click on source, and then make sure it says enabled. Make sure you only do this for one of the Junction Boxes. Next we need to select power and connect them all together. So on the junction boxes, click the green arrow and connect it to the orange arrow on the power block. Then click on the power block and connect the green to the orange on the door and the orange on the rod. To make sure you've connected everything correctly, click the power button twice and it should show up something like this. Now you should see the electric going from the junction boxes into the power supply, but electric going from the power supply to the rod and the door. If you've done it correctly, it should look something like this. Next up is how to make a fuse collection door. Now of course once again you're going to need a door, but you'll also need a task drop-off container. You may want to position this really close to the door. Select it, then go to config and scroll down to where it says max. Change this to the number of fuses you want people to collect to be able to open the door. Next you'll need an item spawner. This is where the fuses will spawn, so I'm going to place 4 of these around the map. Now we need to connect the collector to the door. Select power, then connect the green on the collector to the orange on the door. This should automatically generate a power block. I'm just going to hide this out of the way. If you've done it correctly, when you collect all of the fuses and drop them off at the collector, the door should open. Now as I mentioned earlier in the video, some of these things may be a little buggy, but hopefully the devs will fix the bugs as soon as possible. And if there's anything that I haven't covered that you guys want to know, let me know down in the comments. Also, I'll be checking out a bunch of different Poppy Playtime Forever maps, so if you guys have already made a map that you want me to check out for a video, let me know the code down in the comments. Hopefully that video helped you out guys. If it did, please drop a like, And of course, if you want to see more, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay mega.